Let's set our heart rate monitors. I'm setting mine for functional training. Right, so heart rate now is at 105 beats per minute or 59%. Make sure my heart rate monitor is on. Actually, now my heart rate is 45%. All right, so I can see exactly what it is that we're doing. All right, you got your water?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So let's make sure that your pelvis is tucked under. Pubic bone is pointing toward the face. Place the belly button on the spine so your lower back is nice and supported. And we'll start with getting warmed up. So I'm going to start off with arms extended out, shoulder height, kicking same foot to same hand so you can release the lower back. Get the body warmed up. Ready? Here we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So you're stepping back with arm raised, right? So step back, arms press up to the ceiling. Make sure you don't slam that back knee down. That's 1, good, and 1. Soft landing with the back knee. 2. Fingertips reach for the ceiling. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Then the back knee. 7, 7. Elbow straight. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. Good, and 10. Same kick, same foot, same hand. Kick it up. So it's 1, 2. Try to touch your hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So same movement pattern. Unless you have problem with your knees, you can remain stepping back. Otherwise, carefully step forward, arms go up. So step forward, fingertips reach for the ceiling. And 1, 2, and 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, take your time, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Same standing kick, same foot, same hand. Kick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So lateral step out to the side. Make sure that your imaginary headlights on your ankles, your knees, your hips, and your shoulders are pointed straight ahead. Pelvis is tucked under. So when I step out to the side, one leg is straight. I'm feeling a stretch on the inside of the thigh. Make sure that your toes and your knees stay facing forward. This side has a squat, right? So I'm reaching the fingertips down outside the toe. Come up, reach the fingertips toward the ceiling. Again, pelvis is tucked under on one side. Here we go. 1, reach your hips all the way back. 2, 3, reach it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Your commercial break, it's a little jog in place. Your hands are on back of your thighs. you're touching your heels to the back of your hand. So if you need a modification, you can just step it out right here. You can make it a little more dynamic to take the heart rate up by just touching, right? So we're going for just 30 seconds. Ready? Here we go. So you're touching your heels to your hands, belly button drawn in. 20 seconds to go. Heels to hands, 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Stepping laterally out to the side, opposite side. So wide, step out. I feel a stretch on this side the hip goes back. Touching my opposite hand down in front of the foot and reach it up. So this is 2, reach it up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Same jog in place, though this time instead of the heels touching the hands, your knees are coming right up in front of you. So it's 30 seconds. So if you need to do a modification, you can touch the knees to literally touch the knees to the chest, or you can make it a little bit more of a light jog. I'm always on the balls of my feet. 30 seconds and down. Knees right up in front of you. Twenty seconds ago. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. So we're going to take our first set of squats, but we're going to make our squats a bit more of a stretch, a dynamic stretch, and you're raising your arms straight up so that you can work with your posture. So you're going to make sure that your hips go back parallel to the floor, belly button in. When you sit, your arms reach straight up. So try to make sure your elbow joint is straight, your back is not rounded, it's nice and straight, so you can get a nice stretch in your lower back. When you stand, squeeze your glutes, right, so the hip joint opens. Belly button drawn in. Ready, here we go. So it's 1. If you need to open your legs a little wider, that's fine. 2, your arms are totally straight. 3, fingertips reach for the ceiling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're gonna make sure you're not leaning forward. 2, good. Hold it here. Hands in prayer position. Press your hands together. Place your hands inside the knees and press the knees open. One hand reaches over to the other side. Straighten out the elbow joint. Palm down so you get a nice stretch along the side of the body. Hands back in prayer position. Press the knees open so you feel a stretch in the groin area. Extend the opposite arm. Try to straighten out your elbow so you feel a stretch along the side of the body. Press the hands into the floor. Press the legs straight. And roll up. Head comes up last. Same thing. Sit it down. Arms raised straight up. 1. Raise it up. 2. Using your own body weight to get nice and warm. 3. So whatever your range of motion is, 4, feet are flat. 5, 6, you're working with your posture to keep your torso upright. 7, 8, elbows go straight. 9, hold 10, hands in prayer position. Press the hands together, press the knees open. Extend one arm, palm down, straighten out the elbow. So you feel the stretch along the side. Hands in prayer position, press the knees open. Extend the arm nice and straight. Prayer position, press the hands into the floor. Press your hands straight. Roll up, head rolls up last. One more time, 10 reps. Sit it down. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use your own body weight. 6, 7. Elbows totally straight. 8, 9, and 10. Here's prayer position. Press the knees open. Extend the arm nice and straight. Feel the stretch along the side of the body. Hands prayer position. Press the knees open. Extend the arm nice and straight. Feel the stretch along the side of the body. Hands prayer position. Press the hands into the floor. Press your legs straight, arms straight. Roll up. Head comes up last. You have another little jog in place. So knees to the front. It's a soft landing. Remember, your modification is just touch knees to the chest. That will help to release your lower back. So it's 30 seconds and go. So, perfect for a tiny space. So if you need to lift the knees to the chest, you can go right there. That's 10 seconds. $20 seconds. Good, 30 seconds. You're going to sit down to the floor. So try not to use your hands. You can cross the feet, control yourself with your core, and sit. Open your legs nice and wide. Drop your knees over to one side, right, for mobility. Both legs up. Drop to the side. Again, you're dropping them side to side. So let me adjust the camera so you can see a little bit. So we want to keep the hips nice and mobile and open. So I'm open nice and wide. Drop it to the side. Good. And drop. So make sure you have mobility in the hips because we're sitting down all day. Drop it to the side. So you're not using your hands. So it's your core that's helping you to stabilize. One more time on each side. Drop. Good. And drop. Always opening up the hips. So we're going to come into our first little set of core activation. Come into tabletop position, all fours. Tuck your hips under. Draw your belly button into your spine. Your modification is stepping the right foot outside the right hand. Keep your hips tucked under. Coming back down to tabletop position. Knees stacked underneath the hips. And then stepping the opposite foot outside the hand. If you feel a little stronger, spread your fingertips, press your hands into the floor. Press your body away from the floor to activate your scapula. Keeping your hips and butt out of the air. Tuck your hips under. Right foot steps outside right hand. Push your back heel to the back wall. So my left heel is extended, right? So my left leg is extended. I'm pushing that left heel towards the left wall. Squeeze your left butt cheek so that you feel a stretch in your left hip. Keeping your hips and glutes out of the air. Step center. Left foot steps outside left hand. My right leg is extended, so my right heel is pressing towards the back wall. I'm squeezing my right glute so I feel the stretch in my right hip. Keeping your hips and glutes out of the air. Step center. Taking more to tempo. So it's 2. Keep pressing your hands into the floor. 2. Big step. 3. 3. Opening up the hips. 4. Also strengthening the arms. 4. 5. 5. 5 more. 5. 5. 4. 4. 3. 3. 2. 2. 1. Good. And 1. Woo. Here comes our first set of mountain climbers. First set of mountain climbers. So if you're taking the modification, hips tucked under, pressing your hands into the floor and away from the body, away from the floor. You're going to bring the knee right underneath the chest. So it's giving you like a little bit of a crunch and alternating sides. It's also helping you to release your back. If you feel stronger, press those hands into the floor, press the body away from the floor. Bring your knees right underneath the chest. Tuck your hips under, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Shake it out. So turn your palms so that your fingertips are facing you. Press the hands flat so you're getting a stretch in your wrist. Slowly sit back. Try to keep your hands flat. You're going to feel a big stretch in the front of your wrist. So again, my fingertips are pointed toward my knees. Sit your glutes towards your heels. Keep pressing your hands flat and feel the stretch in the front of your wrist. Now turn your hands the opposite way, palm side down. Spread your palms, arms are straight. Sit your glutes back to your heels and feel the stretch in the front of your wrist. Roll the wrist out. Second set, so different movement pattern. You're pressing your fingertips straight, pressing the hands into the floor. Activate your scapula by pressing your body away from the floor. So if you're going to take the modification, you're simply going to step the foot out to the side, right? Try to make sure you keep the body nice and straight. If you feel a little bit stronger, you're going to give me a jack from that position, right? Now, the thing is, try not to let your midsection drop down to the floor, right? So we don't want to see this. You want to make sure your hips are tucked under. So from here, you can even also, your next step up would be the jack, step, step. Jack out to the side, step, step. So if your hand is straight, you're also going to feel your upper body. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, or you can go jack, step, step, jack, step, step, jack, step, step, or you can jack it out. Jack, step, step, jack, step, step. Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. One more mountain climber. Set it up so if you're doing a modification, you have a tap, tap from tabletop position. Bring the knee right to your chest. So the nice thing, these core exercises, they keep your core temperature nice and hot. So take the modification. Otherwise, you're going to switch. Spread the fingertips. Press the hands into the floor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So sit with your feet about hip distance apart. Sit back your glutes to your heels. This is going to give a stretch to the front of your foot, which quite often stays in a flex position inside shoes. And just slowly start to come back a little bit on your hands. Tuck your hips under and feel the stretch in the front of your legs. Squeeze your butt cheeks, your glutes, and feel even more of a stretch here in the front of the thighs. If you feel a little bit more flexible, you can come onto your elbows, squeeze your butt cheeks, and you'll feel a tremendous stretch. Come out of it, and we're coming up. So core temperature should be nice and hot. That's already 95 calories. If you're deconditioned, you may burn a little bit more. All right, next movement pattern. Ooh, take a quick sip of water with my sarsaparilla. Quick sip, so don't gargle your water, like gulp it too fast, just sip. All right, so working on the thighs and the glutes, big muscle groups, so they burn a lot of calories, right? So we're gonna work glute medius, right? Because we don't walk sideways. So sit nice and wide into your squat. Try not to rest your hands on your knees or on your thighs. They can be in between, but you don't want to rest them on top. So whatever your range of motion is, if your range of motion is here, then you sit here. So as long as your hips are going backwards, like over a chair, without your back rounding, when your back nice and flat, then you're hitting your thighs and your glutes, and you're keeping your knees out of the way. So you're going to sit. When you stand, hand clap, lift that leg out to the side. Make sure that your outside of your leg, the seam of your pants is parallel to the ceiling, right? We have 25 reps. Ready? Here we go. So it's 1. Lift it up. 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna feel the standing leg. 6, 7, 8. Sit it all the way down. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Woo. How does that feel? You feel the standing leg working there?
Yes.
You have a quick set of froggies. So your froggies, you're traveling the length of your mat. So you see it's already cardiovascular. Woo. Here we go. Belly button drawn in. So drop your hips and glutes parallel to the floor. Reach up. And that's going to be 1 repetition. So we're going down, 3 down, and 3 back is going to equal 1. So we're going for 5 of those. Belly button drawn in. Drop your hips and glutes parallel to the floor. Here we go. 1, 2, drop it all the way down. 3, 1, 2, and 3. That's 1. Reach for the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Lift your knees to the chest. Heart rate. What's your heart rate?
I can't see it.
Oh, scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, 10.
Okay, 10. We'll take a second commercial break. We'll take a little bit of push-ups for your active rest. Whew. All right, here we go. So strengthen the upper body. So my heart rate is at 82%. So remember, if we change the patterns, then we can continue to get that blip on the radar. If we keep doing the same thing over and over and over, your body's gonna adapt and you won't get the same thing. All right, so knees and back of the hips. Tuck your hips under. Squeeze your butt cheeks the whole time. So I'm not humping the floor. I'm not kissing the floor. I'm gonna bend and straighten at the elbows. Fingertips are spread. Try to angle your elbows backwards so your triceps get a little more work. Feel free to open your hands wider, but just angle the elbows backward. Belly button drawn into the spine. Ready, here we go. Use your breath. Down, exhale up 1. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Squeeze your glutes. Down, exhale up 4. Down, exhale up 5. Down, exhale up 6. Down, exhale up 7. Down, exhale up 8. Down, exhale up 9. Down, exhale up 10. Down, exhale up 1. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Down, exhale up 4. Down, exhale up 5. Down, exhale up 6. Down, exhale up 7. Down, exhale up 8. Down, exhale up 9. Down, exhale up 10. Dropping your torso right down to the floor. Working on your back muscles. So lay flat. Even though you lay flat, tuck your hips under. Point your toes. Squeeze your glutes. Lift the front of your thighs off the floor. Look straight down. You're going to bring your elbows behind you. Squeeze your elbows together. Raise your torso off the floor. Look down so your spine and your head stay nice and long. Ready? Here we go. 1, come up as high as you can. 2, squeeze the glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe, pause. So now you're gonna extend the arms and legs. You're gonna paddle your arms and legs or swim. So you're still working your spinal muscles that run, or the spinal erector muscles that run along your spine. Tuck your hips under, pull your belly button away from the floor. Look down, raise your torso off the floor, and paddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Second set of push-ups. Woo, core temperature should be nice and hot. Spread the fingertips. So at no point do we want to sink down here, right? That's going to jack up the head and shoulders. Knees are on back of the hips. Squeeze your glutes together the whole time. Press your hands into the floor. Press the body away from the floor. Use your breath. Here we go. Down, exhale up 1. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Down, exhale up 4. Down, exhale up 5. Down, exhale up 6. Down, exhale up 7. Down, exhale up 8. Down, exhale up 9. Down, exhale up 10. Down, exhale up 1. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Down, exhale up 4. Down, exhale up 5. Down, exhale up 6. Down, exhale up 7. Down, exhale up 8. Down, exhale up 9. And that's 10. Whew. Body should be nice and warm. Coming back up, we have the other leg. So that was our active rest, right? So we're making use of our rest time, right? Or active rest. One muscle group works, another one, rest. So we have that other side, the side leg lift, right? With the squat, a little Harriet squats, belly button drawn into the spine. You can open your feet a little bit wider than hip distance if you need to, and you're dropping whatever your range of motion is all the way down as far as your range of motion will allow you, so you can really hit your thighs and your glutes. So if you're going here, unless you're just super stiff, you're not really going to access all of your thighs and your glutes. Belly button drawn in. Whew. Give yourself enough space. Drop it like it's hot. Ready? Here we go. Hand clap at the top. 1, drop it all the way down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, drop it all the way down. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake the legs out. Scale of 1 to 10.
Okay.
Woo. We have a little bit more. All right, so if you're at 81, if you're at a 10, we'll take one more set of push-ups. This will be set number 3. So remember, for the new year, actually our goal, right, or our standard is going to be at least 5 sets of 20. So wherever you are, you want to mark in your workout calendar or your little notebook what your personal best is, so you can allow yourself to grow from there. So this is set number 3. So we're getting close to that 5 sets of 20. Tuck your hips under. Press your hands into the floor. Squeeze your glutes out. A nice little recovery. Now from 82% down to 66. Here we go. Down, exhale up 1. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Down, exhale up 4. Down, exhale up 5. Down, exhale up 6. Down, exhale up 7. Down, exhale up 8. Down, exhale up 9. Down, exhale up 10. Down, exhale up 1. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Down, exhale up 4. Down, exhale up 5. Down, exhale up 6. Down, exhale up 7. Down, exhale up 8. Down, exhale up 9. Down, exhale up 10. So by the time you get to number 3, your third set of 20, you should be feeling more of your chest and more of your arms. Let's take them right back up. little cardio. So our cardio break today is touching your heels to your glutes. Again, if it's modified, right? If that's my mom at home, head, you're just touching right here. That's good enough. Start where you are. Or if you want to make it more dynamic, you don't have any issues with your knees, hips tucked under, belly button to the spine. That's it. Touch your heels to your spine. You're always landing soft like a cat. You're never slamming your feet down into the floor. Number 2 is either your modification, literally put your knee on your chest. That's also helping you to release your back muscles. Or your modification, take it up one step, right here, right? So you can work your little tiny space. 4, 3, start from the back, 2, and touching your heels to your glutes. Make sure you're deep breathing. That's 10 seconds. You should be able to hear your inhale and your exhale. Take it down a notch if you need to. 20 seconds. Walk it out if you need to. So it's a very efficient way to train cardio. That's 30 seconds. The second 30, knees to the chest. Here we go. Get it up. Deep breathe. That's 10 seconds. Using your own body weight. $20 seconds. Four, 3, 2, and relax. 4th set of push-ups. Upper body strength. Super important for our women out there. Right? So again, from tabletop position, walk your knees slightly in back of your hips. Cross the feet at the ankles. Squeeze your glutes the entire time. Press your hands into the floor. Activate your scapula by pressing the body away from the floor. Here we go. Down, exhale up 1. Then exhale up 2. Then exhale up 3. Then exhale up 4. Then exhale up 5. Then exhale up 6. Then exhale up 7. Then exhale up 8. Then exhale up 9. Then exhale up 10. Then exhale up 1. Then exhale up 2. Then exhale up 3. Then exhale up 4. Then exhale up 5. Then exhale up 6. Then exhale up 7. Then exhale up 8. Then exhale up 9. Then exhale up 10. Coming up. That's 4 sets in the hole. 4 sets of push-ups. So we only got 1 more to go. Woo! Good. Back to Harriet squats. Our foundation for my vanilla folks. That's an old Harriet Tubman. Look her up if you don't know who she is. But we squat with the resilience and the focus and the no turn backedness. That's Ebonics of Harriet Tubman. She's our exercise deity. So, Harriet squat, rotation, just your body weight. Right? If we wanted to, we can add water bottles. But today we're just going to use our body weight. So make sure you're sitting, whatever your range of motion is, all the way back down to the floor. Right? Knee up and rotate. So we're going to go for 50 or 25 on each leg. Right? That's more mentally approachable. All right, ready? Belly button drawn into the spine the entire time. Keep your abdominals engaged. Sit it down. Come up and rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Giving your food something to do. 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way down. 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Last 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Heart rate's 84%.
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10.
I'm 10.
A 10, right? So that's a nice little Tootsie Roll cardio, dynamic flexibility, and strength. So take a sip of water. We got one more push-up. So we are on track for the new year, at least by the Greco-Roman calendar. One more. So this is our gold standard, right? Our gold standard is 100 Harriet squats and 5 sets of push-ups. In the new year, if you don't already have either your standing, and I'll post a picture of it inside the BODYCULINARY YouTube in the community section or the Fit Flower section. The standing, what do you call it? Pull-up bars that can be standing if you don't have a place to hang it. Or I'll also list a really good functional pull-up bar so everyone can do at least anywhere from 1 to 3 pull-ups this year, right? So these are going to be some of our benchmarks. All right, commercial break is over. Knees and back of the hips, tuck your hips under. Squeeze your thighs together. We're not humping the floor. Press your hands into the floor so we're not sinking into the shoulder blades. Angle your elbows backwards. Here's our last one. Here we go. Down, exhale up 1. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Squeeze your glutes. Down, exhale up 4. Down, exhale up 5. Down, exhale up 6. Down, exhale up 7. Down, exhale up 8. Down, exhale up 9. Down, exhale up 10. Down, exhale up 1. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Down, exhale up 4. Down, exhale up 5. Down, exhale up 6. Down, exhale up 7. Down, exhale up 8. Down, exhale up 9. Down, exhale up 10. How many is that? How many you got total for today?
Oh, that's 100.
So that's 100, right? So you know how we do over here. In honor of Harriet, so it's all about going past our limitations. So going from 1 push-up, right? So this is your dojo. This is where you give yourself examples to yourself before your job and your children, your family. Mental resilience, tenacity. We're going to take 10 more. The first 2 are full pull-ups. Full push-ups. Right? So we're taking 10 more. So that will put you at 110, and it's not even a new year. All right. So extend your legs. Tuck your hips under. Do whatever you're able to, at least 2. Squeeze your glutes. Here we go. Down to the floor. And press it up 1 with a tight core. And 2. Back to your kneeling push-up position. 10 reps. Bang it out. Down, exhale up 1. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Down, exhale up 4. Then exhale up 5. Down, exhale up 6. Down, exhale up 7. Down, exhale up 8. Down, exhale up 9. Down, exhale up 10. So now your chest and your arms should be nice and toasty, yes?
Yes.
Right? So something to consider. Just consider. I don't like to tell grown folks what to do. But before considering touching yourself with a knife, consider giving yourself a breast lift by strengthening the muscle that's underneath the breast. If you're breastfed, they're never going to be firm mangoes. Our first priority is that they're tumor and growth free. So just healthy breasts, get a good bra, and natural body's mat over here. All right. Standing it up. Whew. One more time. So let's take the heart rate up. One more time, we're gonna take one more set of our sit to side leg lift. Just one more set, and we're coming down to the floor for core. So we're actually being very efficient on our movement today. We got a lot in already. So you're sitting down, but this is the third set, so we're gonna alternate sides. All right, ready? Belly button drawn in. You step back so you can see. Make sure you drop it all the way down. Drop it like it's hot. Right, here we go. So it's 1 and 1. Drop it down. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Working glute medians. 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, last 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, just focus on Harriet, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Woo. Heart rate is at 86%. Knees to the chest. Scale of 1 to 10.
10.
So cardio, strength, flexibility, all in one shot. Ooh, come down to the floor for core. Tabletop position. So my wrists, elbows, and shoulders are stacked on top of each other. My knees and my hips are stacked on top of each other. Tuck your hips under. Press your hands into the floor. Belly button to spine. Right elbow to left knee, then extend. Extend everything straight. When you extend, your thumb points toward the ceiling, and everything should be on the same plane. Use your breath. Listen to your inhale and your exhale. Activate the scapula. Ready? Here we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Hold 25. Hold it out nice and straight. Good, and relax. Take a little bit of a tail wag to release your back. Opposite side. Tabletop position. Left elbow to right knee. Activate the scapula. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Hold the last one. Good. A little bit of a tail wag. Back to the opposite side. So the opposite side, you're going to decline down to your elbows. I'm picking up one foot. Bring the heel close to your glute, and then press it up to the ceiling. So it's 1, press it up. 2, working your glutes. 3, 4, 5, all the way up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, Good. And one. So you should feel your glute, yes? And your hamstring.
Yeah.
Opposite side. Still decline down on your elbows. Belly button is drawn in. Core temperature is still nice and hot. Pick that leg up. Bring the glute or the heel close to your glute and press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Back to the other side. One more. So tabletop position, knees are open, hip distance apart. Pick one leg up, turn it out, then lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you should really feel glute minimus here. Nice and toasty. Opposite side. So pick the leg up, turn it out, and then lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. So your glute should be nice and toasty. Good, coming down to the floor for a little bit more core. So we'll take our bridges first because they're great to stabilize the lower back. So we do a tremendous amount of core and hips, right? The hips are the joint or the bone. It's the glutes that are moving the hips. So we want to, at least as much as possible, keep our hips open and keep them nice and healthy. So we can try to avoid anybody cutting on us. We want to hold on to our original body parts as long as possible. So this is not tucked up. You want to make sure that you tuck your pelvis under so your pubic bone is pointing up in the direction of your face. You want to try to keep that tucked under. That's going to stabilize and protect your lower back while you're doing core work. Palms down. We're going to take a bridge for your glutes. Some hamstrings and also stabilizing your lower back. As you exhale up, press your hip joint into the ceiling. And exhale, squeeze your glutes together. Also open your knees a little bit at the top. Here we go. Press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now hold up 10. Flutter, squeeze the knees. 1, 2, squeeze the glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lower down. Tuck your pelvis under. Second set. Exhale, press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Flutter, squeeze the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hug the knees into the chest. Did you feel your glutes there? Woo.
Yeah.
Reverse crunch. So again, tuck your pelvis under. Roll the knees into your chest. When you extend the legs out, your lower back must stay glued to the floor so you're protecting your back. Let your hips roll off the floor and then extend. Ready? Here we go. 1, extend out, lower back stays attached to the floor. 2, 3, 4, let it roll up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, lower back glute, 19, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Yay! So you're going to extend your arms out to the side, palms down. My left leg is extended. Pick up the right leg, flex the foot so the bottom of the foot is parallel to the ceiling. Gently drop that right foot over to the left side and feel that stretch on your lower back. Breathe into the stretch. Notice as your body starts to cool itself down. So something you notice over time, the more warm, the hotter your body is, usually the more you can feel a release in your lower back. Pick it up, lower down. Do you feel your back more open?
Yes.
Yeah, so we never really want to stretch the back like when it's cold, right? Opposite leg, so pick up that left leg, bottom of the foot is parallel to the ceiling. Gently drop that left foot over to your right side. Yeah, so my back feels a lot more open. Also, we're doing core during the whole movement practice, right? Feel free to take the heel of your hand if you want to and give your lower back a little massage. Breathe into your stretch. Then pick that leg up, lower it down, both legs up. Right foot crosses over the left knee. I'm gonna take my right arm, stick it straight down through the center. Both hands come behind my left knee, and I'm gonna roll up my legs and pull both legs in towards my face. So the more my hips roll off the floor, the more I'm gonna get that stretch around my bent leg around the hip. And it's also transferring to my lower back. My right elbow is pressing open on my right knee. So I feel a big stretch around my hip and it's traveling to my lower back. Breathe into your stretch. Switch sides, both legs up. Left foot crosses over the right knee. Stick your left hand straight down through the loop in the center. Both hands come behind the right knee. Gently pull both legs in toward your face so my hips are rolling off the floor. My left elbow is pressing out on my left knee. So I feel a tremendous stretch in the bent leg right around my hip. And as I let my hips roll off the floor, I feel the stretch travel to my lower back. Breathe into your stretch. Good. Both legs up. So my arms are stretched out to the side, palms down. My legs are at 45 degrees. Drop both knees over to the right side. Keep the knees together. One stretch in the lower back. Come center and drop it over to the left. Keeping the knees together. Feel the stretch in your back. Nice and easy. Come center. Both knees drop over to the right. And center. And both legs drop over to the left. Good, so I'm going to stay on my side. Roll all the way over to the side. Take the top hand, press it into the floor, press yourself up to a seated position. Come into your straddle. Right, so stomach muscles are drawn in. Adjust the screen a little bit. Let's adjust the screen. So in the straddle, belly button drawn in. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands forward. Stretch your hands out, walk them out in front of you till you feel a nice stretch inside your groin area. And also, you don't want to round your back. You want to extend and reach your chest in the direction of the floor so you can feel a deeper stretch. Wiggle your feet, wiggle your legs so you can work your way into the stretch. And breathe into your stretch. Notice that the body's still working to cool itself down. Walk your hands backward. I'm going to lean over to my right side, whatever your right side is. And try to really straighten out the elbow joint. Palm faces the floor so you can get a stretch up and out of the hip. Circle the arm around, reach it over again. Let the body float up over to the opposite side. So I'm leaning over to the side. My right fingertips are reaching in the direction of my left toes. I will lift up and out of the hip. Circle the arm around, reach it over again. Let the body Float up. Sit up nice and tall. Make a box. So your ankles and your knees are lined up into a box. Sometimes one leg may be tired, maybe higher. So just listen to your body. So inhale, exhale, walk over onto your elbows, right? And let your body weight fall forward. You're going to feel a big stretch on the top hip. Again, these stretches are really excellent for your lower back. So whatever leg is on top, you're going to walk your body over to the diagonal, away from that top leg. So you're pulling up and out of the hip. Walk to the opposite side and feel that big stretch. You feel a good stretch now?
Yes.
Breathe all the time. If you stretch, come back center. Switch sides. So the other leg comes on top. Make a nice little box. Line up your ankle with your knees. Belly button drawn in. Come forward onto your elbows. Breathe into the stretch. Feel that big stretch in your top hip. And then you're going to walk your hands away from you on a diagonal. So the weight of your leg is down here, and your upper body walking away. You're pulling up and out of the hip. Ooh, so you feel a big stretch. Good, and then come up. Sitting up nice and tall. Gently drop your head over to one side. I'm dropping over to my right side. Take your right hand and give a gentle pull on your head. My left shoulder is dropping down in the direction of the floor, so I feel a nice stretch along the side of my neck. Then take your eyes to the upper corner, and then eyes down to the lower corner. Then gently turn your chin in towards your chest. Feel the stretch travel. Let the head float up. Gently drop your head over to the opposite side. So I'm dropping my head over to the left side. Take my left hand and give a gentle pull on the head. Let your right shoulder drop down in the direction of the floor. Turn your chin into your chest. And then take your eyes to the upper corner. Take your eyes to the lower corner for the stretch travel. Let the head float up. Curl your chin into your chest. Lace your fingertips. Gently place your hands behind the head. Bring the elbows together. As you're curling your chin into your chest, gently nod the head no. Feel the stretch in the back of the neck and the head. Let the head float up. Take a few minutes to ground yourself in the movement practice. You're going to take a nice big deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. So make it nice and long because the lungs are down here. You want to envision your lungs expanding with air. Okay, here we go. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Bring your awareness to your breath. Notice as your air flows in and out of your body. Bring your awareness to your toes. Allow your big toes, your middle and pinky toes to relax. Allow the tops of your feet, soles of your feet, your heels and your ankles to soften and relax. Notice as your shins, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips and your glutes rest in the direction of the floor. Allow your stomach, your lower back, your mid back, your chest, and your heart to open, soften, expand, and to rest and relax. Notice your upper back and your shoulders. Your heart softens and relaxes. Allow your fingertips, your palms, your wrists, your forearms, your elbows and upper arms to soften and relax in the direction of the floor. Allow your neck to relax. Allow your head to rest, open and soften. Notice as your ears rest gently along the sides of your face. Notice as your tongue rests softly in your mouth. Allow your eyes to relax softly in the sockets. Notice as your brain relaxes, nestles softly in your precious skull. I'd like you to take a mental snapshot of what intentional relaxation looks like and feels like in your body. So you need to refer to it in case you were triggered or encounter another human being who's triggered today. See if you can bring to your mind's eye something that you're grateful for. See if you can bring to mind something that brings laughter to your face. I invite you today to feed and nourish yourself with the most nutrient-dense, colorful, life force, vitality-filled, peaceful fuel available to you. Food that loves you back. Food that doesn't deposit a whole lot of waste on your waistline, that allows your blood to flow. Food that feeds your cells and your immune system. And you're invited today to create a great day on purpose, simply because you said so. And we are done. All right, nice job. Nice job. Let's see, what did I get? 309. Not bad, not bad. Great day.
Yeah, mine is about the same.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.